play fake on first down to throw. Good field.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Rutherford. Fakes to grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide, he'll do the rest, he'll get the touchdown.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This guy has a chance to...
He's open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Rutherford. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Bruins!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Looking downfield very late in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Plucks it out of the air. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might as well stick with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Rushes on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to pass. It's Rutherford. He rifles one deep down the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Second down, they'll go to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. There he goes. And he'll take it to... The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Touchdown, Bruins! And the pummeling has started. That might be the proverbial... He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. You've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, UCLA! And the punishment has been extended. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's in open space downfield. Turning on the Jets. Pass the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for...
Set, ready! Set, go! Here we go, here we go! Ready! Brass! Let go! Military stunt! Is that on? Here we go, here we go! Ready! 180 on! Base 27 jump! Plus 180! Set, ready! Set. Ready, go. Drum. Drum. Hold on. Flag. Flag. Military stun. Charcoal. 180. Form. Set on. Strychnine beat. Let go.
Play action here on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gaines. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
So second down after the incompletion.
A play action, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, what a play.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Physical defending.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Contact as he let the ball go. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Oh, and misfires again, 3 in a row.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations. And
quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
what a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of...
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack. And the Bruins looking to run some tempo here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Bruins, to put them on top now.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting off the defender. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, USA.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it in the open. Makes the defender miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the 1st down at the 41. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Grinding away with a running game. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They get him bad, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Come on, set. 180. Let's go, let's go. Here we go, set. On. Military stunt. Ready, go. Set, ready. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Charcoal, on. Ready. 180. Set, ready. Set on. Form. Set, go. Here we go. Ready. Trick 9 beat. On go. Flag. Set on. Cooler, cooler. 180 up. 22 water. 20 up. 180. Form. Form. Set.
Moving to a bunch formation.
First play looking to throw it. An impressive spin there.
Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They attack the deep middle of this defense to come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Off the play fake on first down.
Down he goes. It's a sack. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well,
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
that's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Let's it fly to the wideout.
That's going to be incomplete.
A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Have one more play here in the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10.
The pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big...
And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away.
Can they get points out of this possession? Grabbed by the receiver. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Really love what this defense is.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down. Looking to throw the football.
But they don't make the connection.
That one is incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Looking for a man.
Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this foot.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his 2nd interception today. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they get to completion. Breaks clear in open space. Look out, he's loose. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a...
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense put up with a stop? And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Another pass attempt from deep in their own end. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The receiver grabs it. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
With such tough field position.
And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30.
Military stunt. Ready. Base 27 jump. Let go. Drum. Head on. Flag. What are you doing? Military stunt. Military. Hut 1 8. Set. Let's go. 180. Charcoal. 180. Set hut. Come on, set. Ready, go. Let's go. Hut. Here we go, set. 180. Form. Set on. Trick 9 beat. Set go. Flag. Ready. Set. Ready. Let go.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go.
Hand off to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Cooler.
He leaves it with his back. And he races to the house. Touchdown, Air The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of it.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field.
Here we go.
Sends it back in motion. The option look. Past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Dropping back, it's Rutherford. Release to the back. Got a man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside. When it bounce outside, you want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his...
Motion from the back. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Spins away from the defense. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touch.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size,
unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Rutherford. Here comes the heat. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving, hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scoreboard instead, it's 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense...
So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew...
They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab on the left. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Breaks into the open. The 20, the 10, touchdown Air Force. And the route is on.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the single back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Big fullback's got it. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ferguson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Falcons are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sharp. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. Pulled down for the tackle. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the right balance. And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? This is 1995. We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The Falcons will try to punch it in on first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And down he goes back at the 3.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was...
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. To the air, it's Rutherford. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Turning it on. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. Hauls in the deep ball. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play the entire play.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, say it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.